Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode. As you can see, it's the 30th of September and we're going to go straight into our first game. And God, this episode contains a hell of a lot of goals. So as you can see, first game is against Derby County. It's Curran on the left. That means it's our second team. Barbaras on the ball. Barbaras, just controlling the play. Just having a bit of a touches. Gives the ball to Henderson. Henderson plays in Chambers. Chambers strikes it. Chambers goal. 14 minutes in. York City 1-0 up. What a fabulous strike by Chambers. Bottom right hand corner of the net. Golasso. And boy, that was a very good start, 14 minutes in. And couldn't really ask for a better start. Chambers, that was a superb strike. Derby County, if I'm correct, are quite high up in the league as well, so this is good. So as you can see, it's Figueroa on the ball, bit of skill. Gives it back to Barbaras. Barbaras edge of box, gives it Curran. Curran strikes it. Curran goal. 21 minutes in. It's going to be a rampage in this game. And as I said, this episode contains lots of goals. So you can expect this game to contain lots of goals. So 2-0 up within 21 minutes. It's pretty fabulous start. And Curran's got a fabulous shot on him. So, well, I have to admit, that was it for the first half. After them two quick early goals, that was it. But trust me, second half, there's plenty more. Barbaras plays the ball to Henderson. Henderson plays out wide to Chambers. Chambers cuts inside. Chambers left foot. Chambers goal. 3-0, 58th minute. Still plenty of time for more. And as you can see, nice celebration there. And 3-0 up already. It's rampage. Could you imagine if this was my first team? God, it would have been even more. So 3-0 up, and as you can see, it's Chambers on the ball. Chambers sees the run of Henderson. Henderson, he's on the ball, edge of box. What can he do? Sweaty goal to Figueroa, and that's 4-0. 68th minute, I think that says. God, it's just a rampage against Derby. They've got no stopping us. Just can't stop us. And well, don't really need to replay that sweaty goal, but 4-0. Absolute annihilation. Derby, though, are on the attack, and that means they're probably going to get consolation. And I have to admit, that was a very, very good finish by them. Jay Ward, 76th minute. That was a very good goal. It was nice how he, just a weird touch. The first touch thing, and hit it sweetly on the volley. 4-1, but I'm not done there. Henderson on the ball. Henderson plays it at Barbaras. Barbaras edge of box. Barbaras has a strike. Keeper saved. Comes out to Chambers. Chambers hits the post. Figueroa gets a second in the match. 90th minute. 5-1. And that is how this match is going to end, lads. 5-1. As you can see, total dominance in this game. Derby County had one response, the one goal, and that was it. That's all they did that game. And, well, this scoreline just says it itself. 5-1. That is literally what happened. They got York City'd. And that is pretty awful. But as you can see, it's the youth squad report. Youth squad report. So as you can see, I'm just going through and seeing if there's anyone need released. And unfortunately, we need to release that dude. We also need to release this dude. And you're able to see who there is and see what types of people we're starting to acquire. If that's how I'm about to say it. And so that is kind of the youth squad thing, kind of report done. I just put that in there so you can see who I've gotten rid of, so you know if anyone is keeping track, you can see what happens. But there we go, Moss, goal, bottom left hand corner. Moss is starting to become quite the goal scorer. He's putting in quite a few. I have to admit, he should be quite good though. I mean, he's a right winger, which means he has to have good shooting abilities, which is why his pace isn't the best. But that was a brilliant goal by Moss with his weaker left foot, but makes it 1-0. Russell plays in, Picking puts it away, bottom right hand corner, 32nd minute, 2-0. And God, is this going to be another rampage? Well, as you can guess by what I said at the start, it probably is. 32 minutes in, 2-0. Picking with the goal, Russell with the assist. It's amazing how things change. And, well, I think just on this day I was just playing fabulously, so yeah. But York City do get a chance, they do stick away, makes it 2-1. Mr. Becchio himself. I was slightly worried at this point, thinking, am I going to lose my lead? Well, you're going to see what happens. And I have to admit, that's a very, very nice goal. And so half time comes up, 2-1 to me, and it's gone pretty well. I've been pretty dominant, but actually, them stats didn't really look it, but the scoreline's the one that matters. So as you can see, it's Salou on the ball. Salou plays it into Tafua. Tafua turns his man. Tafua, what's he going to do? Strikes it. Right foot. Golasso. 67th minute. There we go. Goal. And that's just what happened in this game. There were just goals after goals after goals. So if I'm correct, that's the fourth goal of the game, which is the that's the 10th goal of this episode already. I'm only 2 games in, 3-1 it is, and I win the ball back midfield, play the ball into Tafua, Tafua plays into Russell, Russell left foot, he's not going to miss, strikes it, near post, OP, 81st minute, that is 4-1 in this match, which is the 11th goal in this episode. So, like I said lads, it's goals galore. So Russell there, very, very nice finish. So 4-1 to me, and I was doing pretty well. And I'll just look away now what the hell I was doing, because I don't really know. I was just playing it short. They get the ball, I win it back, and then I'm like, I'll just keep possession, roll out. Yeah, I think I got a bit complacent because of the 4-1 scoreline. And just so you know guys, I didn't actually skip that, it just kind of skipped itself. You know, because I wasn't in like an angry mood, you know, I was 4-2 up. But whatever, that is how the game finishes. Russell gets man of the match, and that's a very good game. So as you can see, next game is against Leicester. If I'm correct, this is like the only match of the episode which doesn't contain that many goals, but it's not a bad game nonetheless. It's Curran on the ball, Curran strikes it, good save from their keeper, and well, actually, yeah, this is a pretty awful game to be totally honest. Half time, 0-0. That was the only highlight I could pick out. Figueroa plays at Chambers to Henderson. Henderson on the ball. What's he going to do? Has a strike. Good save by their keeper once again. Their keeper, who I'm correct, is Kasper Schmeichel, was on top form. And Leicester, I don't know what they're doing here. Just playing it around the back. That's what you should never do. Computer never does this. Gives it to Chambers. Chambers ain't going to miss from there. Goal last. So that is 1-0 in this game. 59th minute, if I'm correct. You know, I can't read the numbers correctly. It's not that I'm blind, it's just that, well, I get a small box to recording and not the easiest, the numbers aren't the easiest things to see. But whatever, that goal did seal the win for us, 1-0, and that's all that matters, the wins. The wins gives us the points, puts us further up in the league. And yeah, so as you can see, it's the scout report, which means it's about, I don't know, the 14th, 13th of this month, which is September. Yeah, September. No, sorry, it's October. I completely forget what the months are. And you can see I'm just rejecting players, signing players. And I didn't realise, but what it said there, it said it's leaving. Like, this was the last squad report. So if I'd have known that, I would have accepted all the players above 90 that had about 90 potential. So, like, as you can see, I'm starting to notice this. And I'll notice this quite later on, so I reject him. And then, as you can see, that's when I noticed this. So I decided to sign this player on because, yeah, I've got nothing to lose. And so we go on to the Ivory Coast Scout, and as you can see, there's plenty of players on here. And just with it being bottom of the list, it just never gets done. But I decided that I'd look for the really good players first before I would just sign on the average players, and I would just reject who there was. So like, I was just looking at that player. He was really good. And well, there's quite a few people to choose from, as you can quite clearly see. And then I was just going down the list seeing who else there was. So that player was really good. He's a centre back. That'll be very, very useful. And so I'm just, yeah. So you can just see I'm thinking, well, who do I want? Because I could have any of these 5. So if I'm in my head, I was kind of like, well, I don't really need centre midfielders. And I was just kind of looking at the best overall and the best potential. And I decided to go for that player, and then it turns out the youth squad's full, so I'm like, alright, looks like I'm going to have to go on my youth squad and see if there's anyone, because, yeah, well, this is what happens at this stage. So I'm just going down, seeing if there's anyone that can be rejected, because, well, at the time I didn't realise I just rejected all the people that could be rejected, and, yes, I'm literally just going up and down, seeing if there's anyone, and, I don't know why it takes me so long to just realise that there's not going to be anyone there to reject. I just kind of keep going up and down thinking there's got to be someone I can reject. I mean, come on, I don't need all these players. But whatever. In about, I guess, about 5 years' time, I'll realise that there's no one that I'm going to reject. And if I'm correct, I'll just reject everyone that is on the Ivory Coast Scout Report. So, yep, I've just realised there's no one to reject after about 5 years. So I'm going to have to reject all these players. I don't know what I'm doing. And, yep, I leave there. So after that amazingly long and boring scout report, we go into the Preston match. Moss on the ball, great pass by Mensah. Moss goes past one, still going, goes past the same dude with the Ronaldo chop, drives inside, bit of Maradona, and puts it away, left foot, brilliant goal, 17 minutes in. Well, you might be able to guess what's going to come in this match. Goals, and more goals, just the way I like it. And as you can see, nice bit of skill, brilliant run by Moss. and it's Golasso. 1-0 up. And, but you know, they weren't done. Welsh, as you can see, just driving forward here. And plays a nice little 1-2 with the dude there. Gets past my defender. I don't know what I was doing there. Should put it away though, and pretty awful strike. But whatever. Moss is on fire today. Going on another one of his runs. Plays the ball to Tafua. Tafua has a crack and hits the ball. But unlucky for me, Moss couldn't control it. But it does pull back out to Picken, and Picken couldn't quite get it on target. But as we can see, half time comes. I'm currently only 1-0 up. But there's been plenty of chances, like, if I'm correct. There was some things that I couldn't put in because it just made the episode too long. But as you can see, he's picking on the ball. Picken gets another strike. And I don't know how that didn't go in. You know, it just looked as though that was certain to be a goal. But whatever, it's Picken. Picken sees the runner, Russell. Russell on the ball. Nice bit of skill. Easily gets past his player. Right foot shot. And oh my word, what a goal. That is Russell's weaker foot. Let me repeat that. Weaker foot. What a finish. And from that range, that was just delightful. That was absolutely brilliant. And I don't know, just the nice little touch there to go past the player. And the keeper's not going to get that. Russell, just one fabulous player, makes it 2-0 in this match. Barbaros wins the header from their poor clearance. The ball is played to Russell. Russell, oh, he's just going past everyone today. I don't know what he's on. And once again, right foot strike. Wow. 2-star weak foot this dude supposedly has. That... It's just lies. It's just lies. He doesn't have a 2-star weak foot, and as you can see from these finishes, absolutely brilliant. And Russell could have got a hat-trick, but like I said, I couldn't put in all the highlights. And yeah, he nearly did get a hat-trick, but unfortunately for him, he didn't. But fortunately for me, I win the game 3-0, and it's an easy and comfortable win. And if you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, and I shall see you in the next episode.